Greetings, friends. Ollie here, and I've got a loaf of bread for you today. Today's loaf comes to us from Ming-Dao Deng, and he says, "The moon does not fight. It attacks no one. It does not worry. It does not try to crush others. It keeps to its course, but by its very nature, it gently influences. What other body could pull an entire ocean from shore to shore? The moon is faithful to its nature, and its power is never diminished." What a beautiful passage this is, and what a beautiful point it illustrates. You see, the Stoics and the Taoists both share a motto. Despite never having been in contact with each other, they nevertheless arrived at a similar conclusion. Both schools of philosophy promote an approach to living that is in accordance with nature. And this passage that I just read to you is a great illustration of that principle. To align yourself with nature, whether it's nature with a capital N or your own personal nature, as in your personal aptitudes, your personal tendencies, your individual personality, if you will. All of these things are beneficial. Because if you're in conflict with yourself, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to be living well. You're going to have some discomfort there and some suffering involved. But when you are in alignment with yourself, with your authentic self, your core self, and you are living life according to the edicts of your own heart and mind, then you are living in accordance with your own nature. And as you see in this passage, there's great power in being aligned with your own nature. Just look at the moon. As Ming-Dao Deng says, the moon doesn't try to hurt anyone. It doesn't try to force itself onto anything. It doesn't try to crush. It merely follows its path, predetermined, doesn't struggle, just follows its own nature. And by doing so, it literally pulls the ocean from shore to shore. So this is a very cute illustration, and I think it's very memorable because it is indeed true that the moon doesn't do anything that isn't in accordance with its own nature. And by following its own nature, it doesn't lose power. If anything, it exerts a greater power over the earth and over itself. So anyways, that's what I get out of that one. It's an interesting principle, and it's one that I've incorporated into my life because I feel that nature is obviously our mother. You know, we're all products of nature in some respect. And so if we want to look for guidance in terms of our creator, we have to look to nature. We have to see how nature operates, and we have to try to imitate her and to follow her lead. Now, this is something that'll come up in future videos because it's a foundational piece of my personal philosophy. I just haven't really brought it up yet, so I figured, hey, now's a good time. Anyway, I hope you liked it, and hopefully you'll remember to be more like the moon and to just go with the flow, my friends. Until next time, live well.